chasing flesh and bones to feel something. I've been wasted, not giving a fuck what I've been taking. Keep cool, I got this. You're looking at me that way, got me hopeless. One night could never be enough, never be enough. Until I met you, it was easy come, easy go. Until I met you, it was.
Hey, buddy. What's up, guys? How you doing? Coming at you with another video. It's been a while with the video, so today we're actually going to be doing a fuel pump for the Trans Am. So I've been putting this off for a long time because I didn't want to scrape up the money or spend the money on a $237 fuel pump. So I actually said the hell with it because I'm on my 7th fuel pump now from AutoZone. So today I won't be doing my fuel pump, at least starting. But first things first, we gotta clean this. So I have a nice spot to work on a fuel pump, because when you're messing with gas, you want a nice clean area. So I'm gonna set you guys up here on the tripod. I'm gonna set you up on the tripod, and we're gonna get cleaning. So this is going to take longer than I intended to. So we're going to jump ahead to where I have a nice clean desk to work on the fuel pump. I'll see you guys here in a minute. Alright, so we got a clean table. So we got a nice, clean, free workspace. So when you're dealing with fuel, since I'm going to be working with fuel right here, you want to keep electrical stuff away. I have a fan here and a fan here, so any fumes is going to go out that way. And I have a window here that's open. Now all of these are off, or at least batteries are in them, so they can't turn on. Now you don't want no sparks or anything. So I'm gonna actually lay down like a towel, an old towel right here, so it absorbs up any fuel that's spilled. But for right now, let's go get us a fuel pump out of the Trans Am. Alright, so next step is to obviously disconnect the battery in the car so you're not having any electrical go through. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so now with the battery disconnected, we're going to go into the back of the hatch. And yes, this car has a trapdoor. Yes, I did it because of how many times I've changed this fuel pump. No, it's not pretty. I really don't care. It's a race car. It's my car. So we're going to go back there and we're going to take a fuel pump out. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start taking this apart. So you need to take this off. Just lean off to the side. These. For me, I can just do this because my clips are broke and I've already disconnected the speakers because I've taken this out so many times. Lay this off to the side. Same thing with over here. Speaker's disconnected, just take it off. Lay it off to the side. Cool. So now we're exposed. So I'm gonna lift this up kind of just do that. So now it's folded. Got this piece of insulation here. And there's my trap door. So I used some Gorilla insulation, but I've taken this out so many times I said the hell with it. So now I'm just gonna peel this up, flip it back. Here's my fuel pump. So now I remember I'm gonna have to actually get up under the car and disconnect the connector on the fuel pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these lines off first. I'm gonna take these lines off first. So there is a vent hose, and I did a fuel pressure hose right here because the plastic line was broken. And I'm gonna take a quick disconnect hose. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got the car sitting on some ramps. So now I gotta crawl up under the car and disconnect the connector to the fuel pump so we can get the fuel pump out. So let's crawl up under there and do it. So when you're up under here, the connector is going to be the driver's side, and it's going to be right there, that white and blue connector right there. So you just come up to it like so and pull it out. That's it. That's all it is. So now I can get the fuel pump out. And I am leaving the car up here on these ramps because when I bought the fuel pump harness, or when I bought the fuel pump, I also got a Racetronix wiring harness. So I will be eliminating this and putting a different relay in here, wherever the fuel pump relay is, because they showed it somewhere up in here, but I don't see it obviously. So I may have to just mount it somewhere. Yep, I don't see it. So alright, we got it disconnected, so let's go back up top and take the fuel pump out. Alright, so we're back up top, so we're gonna get this fuel pump out. So I'm probably gonna have to try to hop back inside and get this fuel pump because I'm too short and I can't reach it. Alright, so we got the fuel pump sitting right there. So I put the tail down. I'm gonna go put some water over that spot where I drained it in the street, and then I'm going to tidy up the Trans Am and put everything away, all the interior pieces and the roller and everything, and then we're gonna get started on this big boy. So we'll see you here in a minute. Alright guys, so a little update. So I started going ahead and trying to take this fuel pump apart. The Racetronix directions, you know, all these have no really good instructions on how to tear it apart. I mean, installation really isn't showing me anything well other than a couple connectors. So I went ahead and took the bucket out. So here's the bucket. There's the fuel pump. Now this is a brand new pump from AutoZone, so you know these things are just cheap Chinese shit. But you don't have to take the float off. I was watching a guy on YouTube. He had like a 98 to 2000 style and has a different fuel pump, so I didn't have to take my float off. The only thing I had to do, I had to take a fuel hose, this hose right here. I had to take this hose right here, pop that off, and then I took that hose, which was right here, and it does a loop and goes back down right here. I took that off. I attempted to take the strainer out, but actually ended up taking the whole fuel pump out of the bracket. So I'm gonna fight with this a little bit, and then I'm gonna figure out now how to take the lid off, because you have to kind of like cut it around here with the razor from what I've seen people do, and then you have to separate it and take the fuel pump out. But this is my Racetronix fuel pump. Let me get it out here for you. So this is my Racetronix fuel pump. This sucker, $200 just for this fuel pump. And you know, of course, I got the upgraded wiring harness. So you know, that's, yeah, that does a lot too. So I'm actually waiting for a friend to show up. He was supposed to start helping me with, you know, doing this whole fuel pump. We're supposed to be making a video together, but he works third shift, and I mean, which I understand, you know, he can't be up, you know, like when I'm up, because, you know, he's sleeping. He works third shift. So anyways, he's supposed to be on the way, so I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna wait for him, and we're gonna tackle this together. We'll see you when ws-mitch gets here. A wild Mitch has appeared. America.
Hola, amigo.
There he is. How was your nap?
It's alright.
It was alright. Looks like you just woke up.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
The beautiful.
Slick the hair back. Yeah, you want to, just gorgeous. Maybe it's Maybelline. Make sure my hair is good for my introduction here. Look good?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah. How's it look?
Oh my,
Yeah.
you gotta flip.
Oh,
Oh, there you
yeah,
go.
here we go. Anyways, what's up, guys? We're back. So, me and Mitch here have been fuddling around with this Racetronix fuel pump. So, apparently, I watched a YouTube video, I don't know, a couple of months, probably a prior year ago, about this, and everyone said it's plug and play. Well, it's not plug and play.
It's not.
So, I don't know if it's because I went ahead and bought an aftermarket fuel pump, you know, hanger assembly, but that's the fuel pump that comes with, you know, this piece of crap, this Spectra AutoZone fuel pump thing, hanger. Anyways, but in order to get the fuel pump out of the case, you know, the LS ones, you know, you just pull the top off of it, but this actually has like super glue around the side, so we had a knife. So we had to cut around it like so, and then it popped out. So they give you these stupid clips like this, these hose clips. I don't like them, but I had to take this off, and I put one of those hose clamps down there, the very small ones like that. So, you know, shoved it. I took the gasket off the old fuel pump that's sitting in there now, and we left this cushion on because from the directions it looks like it's still on, so you know, it's not going to hurt it. So now we're getting ready to glue it back together and put it back in this hair case. Oh, look at me. What you say, we ready?
I think we're ready.
Okay. Look at that, we're done.
All
That's
right,
it.
so we're back now.
All right, so we're done. All right, let's go throw it in and we're good.
Beat it around like soap. Is that what they say? Is it like soap? Or is it like so?
Like so.
Like so. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa.
But this is the next step, is to put super glue around the edge, and then you're gonna drop it into the bucket.
Make sure it lines up.
Yep, make sure it lines up, make sure you don't get it anywhere else. Got this corner there.
All right, got the little. There we go.
There we go.
Now we let it air dry.
So now I remember directions saying we need to zip tie it.
A few moments later.
Oh, there's the zip ties. They're up there. They're over there in the bucket, in behind that squeegee, in the white, in the thingy. No, up, left, right there. Grab it. All right, we got zip ties.
All right.
So
So what are we zip tying again?
So we got to zip tie the top of this. You know, just zip tie it to hold it.
Okay.
'Cause that's what it says.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna set you back up. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we need some zip ties.
when it's zipped out of this thing. Might want to put an extra layer of.
Yeah, we can just go ahead and put an extra layer around the edge here.
There you go.
Is it already open?
Yeah, it's already.
Mitch here supplies the music entertainment around here.
Yeah. Should have brought my band.
You know, I was listening to that song that you play time to time.
Oh yeah. Two dudes in a garage.
What was that one TikTok? Two dudes sitting in a hot tub 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yeah, two dudes chilling in a hot tub. 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
Alright, so we're gonna do... I like how this all says in the manual here. It's all supplied. All the straps and everything are supplied. I didn't get shit. Say it like a shark says. Yeah. Alright, so we just got the fuel pump in the... What do you call that? Bucket.
The bucket.
Yeah, we got it in the bucket. Don't mind the scream. I'm murdering kids. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, but we got it in the bucket. We just super glued it again. We're going to let it sit overnight just to make sure. But now, if my lovely assistant here will flip this over, we're going to go after... We're going to go after this connector right here. So we're going to pop that off and compare it to the connector on there and make sure we don't have to, you know, do any wiring or anything. But I don't think we will, so let's go ahead and get it off. You need a screwdriver, sir.
Yeah, I'll probably need a screwdriver.
Yeah. Got a flathead. Oh, did you get it?
I got it.
Oh, look at that.
Are you proud of me?
I am proud of you. You got it all.
Alright, so we're probably going to need to pull this thing off of you.
That's fine. Pull. Eve!
I don't want to break it. Yeah, we might have to get a flathead on to get that one off.
Okay. Here, want to trade?
Yeah, let's trade.
Let's see here. Everything's in the way.
Came right off.
That little spring. Oh, hold on, let me get this for you. There's a little spring right here that holds it on. So that's all it does. It just locks in there. So you just push that down and pull it off. And now, a blue wire has appeared. They didn't tell me anything about a blue wire.
It may be the wire. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to take that out and put it in there. That way you still have your fuel level.
Okay.
Because that's what happened with mine. I thought I didn't have fuel level. I thought I screwed it up. But
Okay. See, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. See, you know what you're doing. You're the mechanic. You're the captain now.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Yes. So we're gonna have to, wherever this connector is, we're gonna have to take that blue plug out, and then after that we can put that harness in.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it goes into.
So we'll catch y'all on the next. Alright guys, so we're here with Mitch.
What's up, guys?
we have to come to a stop with this fuel pump. So sadly to say, with this fuel pump, the wiring harness that is supplied with Hawks is not long enough for the ground, because the original fuel pump, the ground is right here at the level. So since this is a Chinese hanger assembly, it's not to factory. So what we have to do, sadly to say, is that we have to take this ground here. We're going to have to drill it out. I'm going to have to solder the hole over, and I'm going to have to move this ground either around here, or I'm going to have to put it on the back of this, where the original ground would be. So, but sadly I don't have a soldering iron or gun, whatever. And he doesn't either.
Oh.
So, it's going to have to wait probably till a couple weeks until I get paid to go out and get one and whatnot, but for right now we're going to stop. We're going to stop and
Let the pump dry.
yeah, we're going to let the pump dry and make sure it's good to go and everything, and afterwards I'll go ahead and drill out the hole and just wait on the iron. Soldering iron. There we go, soldering iron, yeah. So that's it. Say bye.
Till next time.
Next time.